Alright, well, I'm back to Hatsus. And, I'm probably gonna work on the power grid today. For the, new base, because I need to move the wind turbines over. So technically need to pump all the gas out of here.
Jetpack kritisch.
Where is my mining belt? There it is.
Licht an.
I'm just gonna grab a full stack of ox and just chuck it on the floor in here, because that should hopefully be close to enough pressure. Okay, so if I burn some of this... Okay, yeah, it smells good. Probably a tiny bit of pollutant from the, waistline.
Jetpack an.
Alright, I need to grab more, I'll need like 4 stacks box or something like that to, get this area breathable, at least.
Licht an.
Legitimately, I could just bring the oxygen canister over here and just start dumping it. Okay, that should be good for now, at least. Grab some of this. If there wasn't nitrous oxide in nitrace, I would use some of that. Still slightly too cold in here to, Like, it's 90% fucking oxygen in here. Oh, God.
Niedriger Druck. Licht an.
Okay, it's going to take a bit to actually get this room pressurized. I won't worry about it right now, but it's going to be something I need to deal with. I hooked up the piers to the power grid, right? Yes, I did. Good. I legitimately can't remember what I've done so far. Because it's been a week since I last played the save. So I'm running around, partly trying to remember what the fuck I was doing.
Licht an.
Caliper. I guess the pipe caliper that blew up? I don't... Or is this one right here in the airlock for whatever reason? There's liquid in the pipe. Fucking pollutant, I swear to God. Oh, right. What's that, IC setup I need? Hello. Hey, Crimson, how you doing? Where the fuck's that screenshot I have? Good. Yes, there we go. So, I am going to, show something I built literally years ago. Is this. This is my preferred method of setting this stuff up. 79. Okay. This is just my preferred way of doing temperature control because I don't want to have to learn fucking IC for something I can easily do with logic. Print some of that off. Actually, before I do that, I need to make some wind turbines. Of course, I'm out of gold. Alright.
Jetpack kritisch.
Oh, I got some oxide I need to dump over. If it works, it doesn't explode, it should be fine. Well, the new greenhouse is like 90% oxygen, so... that needs to be dealt with. I will show the current greenhouse because I haven't actually so all I've done is chuck a bunch of bauxite in here, and that battery might die on me while they're recycling. That's gonna be fun.
Temperatur niedrig.
Of that stack of oxide. Yeah, it's like it's literally 90% oxygen in here. Be afraid, because if I throw anything that can burn here, it's going to not be a fun time.
Licht an.
Well, there goes the SQ.
Licht an.
Right. I need to like use this wall and this wall for all the logic chip stuff. You don't want to drop an incendium crystal in there, then will you? If you drop a fucking incendium crystal in here, I will strangle you. Do not. Ah, crap. Okay. Alright, take that with me. It needs to be switched out. You have successfully convinced me not to do so.
Licht an.
Okay. Not complaining about there being gold, just right behind the greenhouse. I won't lie, I'm debating on getting a proper hard suit, just so I can automate a bunch of my suit stuff. But at the same time, I don't want to rush a hard suit, because I don't want to have to rush all the random crap I need. There's also iron in this pit. Okay.
Jetpack an. Jetpack an. Jetpack an. Jetpack an. Jetpack an.
Come on, turn on.
Jetpack on.
There we go. Alright. Time to go blow up the furnace again. What's in the furnace currently is probably a better question. Alright. I like how this water right here is just refusing to fucking freeze. that and that. That in there, and I will need frames in the morning. I'm only gonna need 5 wind turbines, I think, at maximum. So, 4 iron frames should be enough. Yes, I'm slowly going through and opening up all the water bottles and drinking them. Oh, I can only make 5 wind turbines. Okay. Give me that. I'm just gonna make 4 wind turbines in total, I think. Is that should be enough? Okay. So not off. That just goes there for right now. And now we wait for the storm to pass. Oh, I already have a couple of wind turbine kits. Okay, I only need to make 1 more. Cool. You have successfully convinced me not to. What? Put in incendium in the greenhouse? Because in all honesty, if that just burns the oxygen directly and turns into carbon dioxide, I wouldn't be opposed. The real issue would just be temperature. Do I have any cable? No, I don't. Okay. I need 3 logic memories, I think. Logic IO, and then where's the, which logic type is it? I think it's just IO kits I need. Hold on. I need to check. I legitimately do not remember. 3 IO, 4 processor. Okay. And a gas sensor. Alright. Turn you off. Logic. IO, I need 3 of these. Hi, Kara. Yes, it is me, the fruit. I'm making French. Fuck it, I'm making French fries. Damn, Kara, rude. They spin. I just got poked in the face with French fries. Ow. Wrench. I have the memory kits and the IO kits. I need the processor kits now. There we go. How did I manage this? I'm just not gonna question that. Officer Carter, how am I dumb fruit? Explain. You poked yourself in the eyeballs with french fries. That's how. You see, I was clipping my face into the microwave. Merely because it was funny. I'm gonna have to go mine more copper. God damn it. Copper is like the one thing on this planet that's an absolute annoyance to find. Cable. Alright.
Jetpack kritisch.
I am still waiting for this damn storm to pass. Are you kidding me? Alright, may as well try and put stuff on shelves. Alright. Temperature of my... What's the temperature of the air tank in my suit? That might explain why my oxygen's constantly being cycled. I think the storm's finally stopping. Or the wind just changed. Wind just changed. Alright, I'm gonna try and get over to the greenhouse. We'll see what happens.
Jetpack kritisch.
Because I think I'm just gonna be working inside for right now. Those are not needed right now. The storm quite literally stopped the moment I got over here. Are you kidding me? Alright. Do that there right now. So pressurize, and time to head downstairs.
Licht an.
Alright, where is the cable diagram? Alright, so where are the memory chips? There we go. Understood, this is gonna be as big of a pain in the ass as possible. Got it. You put that there. Steal the wall. Okay, we're doing it this way instead. Come on. There you go. Alright. That, and... one here gets replaced. Okay, this and this. Alright. Alright. Memory min. Memory mid. Memory max temp. Alright. What is 10 degrees Celsius in Kelvin? 10 Celsius, that's 2835.20. 285.15. We're gonna say this mid temp is like 15 Celsius. 2,888, 15. I'm having issues with numbers. I set the high temp to like 30, I guess. 303.15. We're actually gonna do 20 for the mid temp. 293.15. Confirm. Turn that off. All right. I mean, you need to do some serious fuckery with this. Okay. Compare. ID, unit mask, compare units. I feel stupid. Reader, writer, batch writer. Okay, this is just gonna be real annoying to fucking set up. Got it. Pair units. Batch writer. Okay, that goes back in my bag. I need to paint this gray. This is going to be a cool compare. And then you are going to be aircon writer on, turn you on. And I need to actually hook all this up. I want to check something real fast. Can I set this? Variable devices. Okay, this is not gonna work. I don't have the room right here to set all this up. I can set it up over here somewhere because I don't have a shitload of cables running over here, thankfully. Like, this right here, I can just hook into the... Hold on, we can do this. So, the memory for the cooling grid does not need to be moved at all. The transporter for area, on the other hand, is going to be make this a pain in the ass. There we go. Now, these are hooked into the cooling line, the cooling cable. So, that means I can actually set all this stuff up anywhere in the floor here, and it'll work. That wall needs to come. This wall panel though needs to be removed. I'll probably just end up setting up along the wall here. To be honest, I should have enough room to do that. Thankfully, that there. Okay, you get out from under here so I can actually walk around and work down here. Let's go there. Strip this down. Alright. So I need a logic reader, which is not in this kit. It's in the IO kit, I believe. Logic reader. What does the logic reader hook into? You are reading the temperature from the gas sensor. Okay. So I can't even set you up right now because I don't have a gas sensor. That's annoying. Alright. Wait, that needs to be a batch writer. I am having fucking issues right now. Batch slot reader. Nope. I need a compare unit. Why can you be placed like that? What? I'm having... Okay, select unit. Where is the... Alright, logic compare. And you are the batch reader for this. But you can't access right now. Okay. Great, then. So you can't read from there. Why'd you let me play something like this, then? I do not understand. Okay, we're building this on the fucking floor. I don't want to be fucked. I can't be fucking doing this on the walls anymore. I was originally going to do this neatly, but I'm seeing I can't really do that with how I've run the cables. Logic reader. Batch writer. Batch writer. Compare. And then 2 select units. Select and select. On, and on. Junction, corner. All these you power input from the top. And I'm out of cable. Okay, we're gonna rip down these frames so I can actually figure this out. There is a better way I can fucking do this. Hold on, I'm being stupid. So... temperature reader. Gas sensor, you provide temperature. I cannot set the variable right now. Okay. So I need the compare units over here. The compare units are right here. Okay. Which side's your output? This side's your output. Okay. That is your input. That is your input. Number 2. Okay. That. Run this down like... Run this over to here. And run that straight. Alright. So you are going to be cool compare. You are going to be heat compare. You are going to read from the temperature reader. Heat compare needs to be set to less. You need to be set to greater. The select unit should be here instead of over there. All right. Pair select. There we go. The select unit needs stuff that I can't run over here yet. Okay, so you both need to be plugged in from the side. Got it. I just select input 1, input 2. Oh, right. Okay, now I see what needs to be done here. No readable devices. Okay, then. What? Oh, it's the top. Okay. On. You... One needs to be heat, one of these needs to be cool. Alright, cool select. Heat select. Cycle to cool. Cycle to heat compare. Next up, batch writers. I'm gonna do it this way. It's doing it this way makes my life easier. On.
Batteriestand niedrig.
Heating writer, cooling writer. And then... Cool writer needs the cool compare. You need the heat compare. Alright. I guess run that wire to the floor and down into here. Yep, center wire. Up. Okay, I'm gonna need to go drill out more copper so I can actually get the cabling down here done. So that's annoying. Yeah, I don't have any copper. Okay. Crap.
Batteriestand kritisch.
Oops. I did not mean to let that battery die.
Jetpack an.
Load that into this airlock, shut the airlock down, and head back. Against pressurize. Alright. Alright, those are raw potatoes. Eat the french fries. And collect potatoes. There we go. And soybean seeds go there. I'm so happy once again to take this building apart.
Jetpack kritisch.
I'm gonna be so happy just to be able to reclaim all this fucking cabling.
Licht an.
Hey, copper deposit. Alright.
Jetpack an. Jetpack an.
What's over here? Oh, coal. Okay.
Jetpack an. Jetpack an. Jetpack an. Jetpack an.
Come on, turn on.
Jetpack an. 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 Jetpack an.
Just spamming the fucking turn on button for the jetpack. There we go. Alright. Okay, this should be done venting. Plug that in there, and time to blow everything up again. Put that in, and load this in. Alright. Put that in, and time for my cable. Okay. Ore detector, grill. That was fun. Yeah, power grid's just completely shat itself. Okay, that's fun. If pretty say you can't see anything, I can't see shit either. There we go.
Licht an.
Alright. Suit back on. I need to go back on the rack for a moment. And I need to make a new filter. Where is the CO2 filters? There we go. You go in the airlock so I don't lose you. And open this up. Wait for the iron to pop out. Off. Iron. Oh, gold one in the autolathe. Okay, that's annoying. Nope. Out. Power grid's out again. God damn it.
Licht an.
The moment I put my suit on, it fixes itself. That's hilarious. Alright. Got that. What's that filter? Where's the filter I just made? What? Oh, it rolled under the fucking output for the... God damn it. Alright, put that on. Grab that.
Jetpack kritisch. Licht an.
Okay. Get this cable painted. I'll need to make a can of red spray paint, I think. Alright. Time to get this fully connected. Should be all of the inputs plugged in besides the power for these two. Plug you in. Alright, here we go. I still need to go make a gas filter. I mean, jeez, my brain is just not fucking working right now. Heat compare needs the temp reader rather than 2. That's gonna be heat select. You need to be cool select. Select units. Cool select needs max min. Max and mid, correction. Temp max. Memory temp mid. You need in temp minimum maximum. Min, mid. You need to be writing to the wall heaters. Wall heater on. You need to write to the wall cooler on. Alright. Good for your note. Device. I need to go make a pressure sensor real fast. Once all that's set up, I can start hooking this into I can hook that up to power, and it'll just be broken for a bit because 4 wall heaters pulling power right away is not gonna be fun. Now back on. Run back over to get this gas sensor set up.
Licht an.
And then we get to play the game of Did I Break Shit?
Licht an.
Where do I want the temperature reading to be from? Probably there, so that's like center of the room. That looks like shit.
Jetpack on.
Where should I put the temperature sensors?
Lift
The
on.
question right now I'm having. Because I need to be in this upper area. Oh, there's a cable for the power there.
Jetpack on.
Just had the gas sensor there, I guess. Because there's going to be plants blocking that, so I won't be seeing it on the glass unless I'm outside. Bag. I've been kicking the shadow profit taker as of late.
Jetpack on.
Fair, Kara? To be honest, that's probably about the best use of the profit taker. There's my bag down here. Alright. Temp sensor. I want temperature. There we go. Place. Alright. That logic for the temperature controls now set up. No, I'm gonna do a funny with this. There we go. I'm just gonna cut a red cable and pick up the other cables real fast because that will make all be red. All right.
Licht on.
Dude, I need to go cut a cable real fast and change the color on these. Alright. Hook the wind turbines up together. I need to bring this cable right here up temporarily. I'll run it along ground for right now, and I'll bring it up in this frame right here. Nope, corner. There we go. Bring you up. Bring up this way. Single pace, straight, and hooking the wind turbines real fast. Guess we probably forget to do this. Right, it's only 2 distance between these. Okay. Alright. Everything in here level work lack. Yeah, they're gonna be doing that for a bit. Alright. That cannot be on for right now.
Licht an.
Is what I'm saying. Right, because this is also getting power fed to it to turn that off right now. Pull the battery. Transformer lights, 200. Why are you set to only 200 watts, is the question. Oh, because each light's only 200 watts. There we go. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Grow light. 70 times 18. Why doesn't this just let you do fucking math? 70 times 18. So, you... Wait. You need 1,000... 70 times 18... That's 1,260 plus the 200 from the lights. That's gonna be like 1,560 I need to give it. That's easy enough. Alright. Okay, we're just gonna do 1,700 for the lights in here. Button network analyzer cartridge in. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Licht an.
I ran around the wrong way, and you go this way. Okay, I am just going to need more wind turbines then. Right, I'm gonna need a transformer on that line as well, so that doesn't burn out during storms. Oops.
Jetpack an. Jetpack on.
Yeah, I still need to make 3 floor gradings, and I've just been being lazy and haven't done it yet. Oh, I had cable. Okay. Oops.
Licht an.
What I get for the cable not being in the right place?
Licht an.
I'm gonna go make 2 more wind turbines and hook them into this grid. Or do I just steal 2 wind turbines? Yeah, I'm just gonna steal a couple of wind turbines. Six turbines should be enough, hopefully. Because in reality, all these need to do is just power the airlock. That's all I care about over here right now. Alright. Upgrade wind turbine. Up to 200 watts. Base. Okay, so it's 500 base, but they can spike up to 1,000. So I need to go make a train. I need to go grab a transformer. Which I'm not using the Starling engine anymore. So I can steal this transformer. Cut that cable. On... I love the wind on this planet sometimes, because it's just stopped being windy all of a sudden. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright. This stuff's gonna get moved once I start working on this connection, but right now, that's fine. Right, I'm gonna need to rip up all the cabling in the floor as well and switch it to heavy cable.
Licht an.
Analyzer. Yeah, it doesn't matter how I'm on for right now. Honestly, lighting in here could be a bit better, but whatever. This is night.
Jetpack on.
I'm going to have
Jetpack
grow lights active in here, so...
Jetpack on. Jetpack on.
There we go. Yeah, and the power grid just died again. Okay. Oh, and power's back. I swear, the planet's just fucking, it's just fucking with me at this point.
Licht an.
Oh, you're not even hooked. Oh, that's not even hooked up. I'm glad I noticed. I'm glad I came down there and, I went down here and noticed. So one cable off so I can just change color back. Give me the gray paint. That's empty, then just go throw in the corner. I mean, I'm gonna need to spend a bit, just cleaning up after I'm done down here. Yeah, that's fun. That is the most fun noise ever, being down there hearing.
Batteriestand niedrig.
Alright. Done in here for right now. I'm gonna need to probably set up even more wind turbines.
Licht an.
Honestly, what I'm probably gonna do is just extend this out to be like 12 or something. I'm just gonna extend this out to probably be 10, most likely. Because not having power over here is a pain in the ass. Oh, I do still have a bunch of iron frames, which is nice. Okay. Put that into the corner. Break that. And turn you on right now. I need 4 more of those. Alright, now I get to wait. Hey, there's no longer liquid in this pipe. Thank fuck. Alright. Thriving moderately well, thriving, and thriving. Alright, good. Put those potatoes back on the floor. You go there. That's the other 100% filter. French fries, bunch of those, bunch on those, put that back. Alright. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yes. So, for context to why the grid in here, the lighting grid in here shits itself every now and then, it's because the heater's on the same grid as the lights. And this big battery is only hooked up into the fabrication stuff, so... You get code sorted. Fair enough. Okay. It's warm enough in here now, I can shut that off. legitimately, I might need to drag someone else in here temporarily so I can patch my lungs up with a cryopod. Alright, one more wind turbine and I'll be good to head back outside. My welder still has like 30,000 kPa of fuel in it, so I'm not worried. This large battery is gonna go on the charger over in the greenhouse. All right, get my suit on.
Jetpack kritisch. Licht an.
Around I need wall corners for some places. That's gonna be fun to deal with. I forgot to grab the iron frames. I need to run back and do that. There we go. So one of the things I did between the one stream I did last week and the stream and the one stream I've done so far this week is I've moved where my microphone is. Place that down, place that down. Place that, place that. You go in my bag. Where are my power cables? Where are my wire cutters? Alright. Three, and just run these straight across. There we go. Nice.
Licht an. Licht an.
Alright, how's the power grid down here doing now? That's wrong. That's the, wrong chip. I need this one. Okay, analyzer. Like 800 watts on this grid. Okay. Turn on that and turn on that. If I get the temperature in here stabilized, I won't have to worry as much about the batteries just getting sapped from it being cold. I should be able to start actually welding up the floor now, which is nice. Steel sheets. There we go. Alright, where's my helmet? before I start doing this.
Licht an.
I'm only going to weld up the frames I don't need access to. Like, having access to the water tanks is kind of necessary. So, I'm not going to weld up these frames. What's the ammo in here looking like? Okay, Peters won't need to run for a bit, at least. Yeah, I need to get the last of the... Honestly, fuck it, I do actually just need to weld up the entire floor. So if I need access in here, I'd rather just have to take a wrench or something to it. Alright. That goes on the shelf. You on the shelf. You go on the shelf. I don't know what's going on with my visor, with my suit visor. Oh, part of my helmet glass is cracked if you look on the left there. Like, if you look over here, part of the helmet glass is not happy. I think I warped my helmet. No, that's just my vision. My vision is just fucked, and I don't know why. Okay, that's fun. Right, I need steel and the iron. Okay, iron, steel. Load these in the auto lathe. And everything else just go back in the electric printer for now. And that on. Look at grading. I need 3 of these. Okay, grading. I need 2 iron sheets. Just so I can finish patching up the floor down there. Because that's like an insurance thing of making sure the base doesn't fucking depressurize fully on me. I need... What else do I need? I need a... Brain, workplace, for once. Steel sheets. I'm just gonna make 20 of these, and we'll go from there. Actually, I made 21 of these because I'm missing a steel sheet and I don't know where it went. Oh, okay. Alright. Sorry, there are people talking about Battletech rules on drones and shit, and I'm slightly interested. I was seeing what was going on. Grab that. Bag. Alright. Cancel pressurize. Here we go.
Licht an.
Actually, I don't need my headlight on because I can see the building now. Now at nighttime, which is very nice. Alright. Let's hop down here, get these floor panels bolted up. There we go. And back to work welding. Oh, right. I'm welding in a pure oxygen environment. This is spicy. This tile can be welded up, and then everything else needs to be open so I can actually just rip up the floor and get down here. That ladder needs to be moved.
Jetpack on.
It's almost 50 fucking degrees in here. Jesus Christ. Alright. Which, yeah, you're trying to run the... It's trying to run the cooling, but can't because there is no pressure in that pipe. Hold on. Those are safe to be opened. Yeah, those are safe to be opened. Good. Yeah, I need 4 more steel sheets and I'm done down there right now. Yeah, it's gonna get hot in here. Okay, whatever. I have a jank solution to this problem. I'm just gonna go steal a pipe cal from the base real fast. Yoink. And I'm just gonna slap this on the end of the gray pipe that's back here. Because what this will do is this will fill the pipe with local atmo air and just let me cool the base down. There we go. Yep, those are no longer playing. It should be cooling in here now. Alright. Yep, air cons are running. Good. Where's the, coolant pipe? There we go. Yep. Good. I need to ship all this. I need to clean up in here and get all the stuff back to the main building. Right now, at least. Don't need that in my bag, because those are staying here. Staying here for the actual flooring. I do actually need to install the actual flooring in here. And some parts of the floor still. I need a 2-piece for that. Okay. I'm just going to put that there right now, since that's the sheet that goes over this axis. Yeah, there is enough power in the grid to run the airlock as long as the battery charger isn't on. I'm just gonna do that. Turn the battery charger back on and walk over here. Get the last 2 steel sheets I need printed and then get to print off a bunch of hydroponic trays. Okay, backpack. Nope, nope. Iron frames, those go in here. No. Mining backpacks, those can just go on the floor in the airlock for right now, because I don't need these in my bag. Alright. Steel sheets, print 2 of these off. No, I need 4 of these to be printed off. Why do I keep saying 2? That, drink some water. I printed off 5 by accident. Okay.
Jetpack kritisch.
Alright. Welding torch. Cancel pressurize. Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, nope, there we go.
Licht an.
I need access to this full power line. Because this needs to be changed over to, this line needs to be changed over to, heavy cable. Yeah, no, those valves should stay shut for now, at least. How actually is the temperature control doing in here? Even though it's just not having a fun time. That's the plant analyzer, not the ammo cartridge. Okay, it's not gonna be worth having that turned on. I'm just gonna turn it off right now. Temperature control off. Lights are fine to be on for right now. In which I'm gonna need to, shove a, I see housing, like, here, along with a stopwatch piece. Alright. You're not needed. You're needed down there. Got any glass sheets? Don't need those. Paint, plastic sheets. Alright, power controller, spray paint kits. Alright. Alright. That. On cable coil heavy, print off a bunch of that. My helmet's locked. Okay.
Licht an.
I'm gonna dig up into the airlock so I can actually run the cables back from there. It's, I don't think the heavy cable does really give a shit. That's super heavy. So feeding into the main base batteries is going to be super heavy. Feeding into the secondary batteries is going to be medium. Is going to just be regular ass heavy cable. I'm probably just going to make like 25 of this. $22. 23, and then 2 more. It's 24, and last one will be 25. There we go. Gets pressurized, and over here. Time to get back to work. I will need to make sure I re-weld that frame in the airlock. Before I try to cycle the airlock again, otherwise it is not going to be a fun time.
Licht an.
Okay, you go there, you go there. Wrench. the entire room isn't venting. That is a good sign, at least. Oh, that's an iron frame. Okay. Honestly, that is completely fine. I do not give a shit. Nope, that's the wrong way around. There we go. Okay, I'll need to hook 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Got some more random, grab some more junk from construction. A drill. There we go. Nope. There we go. I'll do that there for plant seeds. I'll do a bunch of shelves in here for plant seeds. Alright. Right over here, get my bag emptied, and, I might call it here? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. There we go. In case people are wondering, yes, that corner of the base is always going to be a mess. With every day that passes, this place gets more cluttered. To be fair, I don't actually have a retort to that. To be fair, I did print off a bunch of shit that I didn't need, so... that is definitely part of it, but I can fix a little bit of that issue. Swap that, swap that. Savage pack rat. This isn't me being a pack rat, this is me, overproducing shit by accident. It's also called I'm too lazy to build a fucking vending machine. still a fracklet. Caught up, fuck you. Okay, one more should be enough for the heavy cable for right now, at least. Let's go in the airlock. Paint, empty can. Steel sheet. Soybean seeds. Alright, at least this area is somewhat clean. At least this area is now somewhat cleaned up.
Jetpack kritisch.
Even though now it's more of a pain in the ass to get around in here. But, whatever.
Licht an.
Alright. Something in here just shorted. No, it didn't. I got lucky. Okay. Alright. Soybean, soybean. That. Alright. Two and three. There we go. that, and that got my bag, and that should be... Yeah, that's all the cable upgraded to what it needs to be in order to work properly. Alright, I shouldn't need to get back down there for now. And there we go. The greenhouse is ready to start having planters put into it. Well, as soon as the power grid stops shitting itself. I'm stupid. 1 second. I need to get back down here and, turn this back on. I'll probably put a drain down there as well. Just, put a drain down there so it can drain whatever water ends up down there into the back into the grid. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit for this to get back down to temps. Alright. Oh well.
Licht an.
Alright, I am going to call it once I'm back inside. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I will probably end up finishing the greenhouse off screen, just get all the planters and stuff put in, because that's gonna take a fucking while. And I'll actually work on setting up actual power next time I stream Stationeers. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Discord is links below. Have a good one.